Hey guys, I'm Combat Craig. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're talking about a new bill that was passed that's going to guarantee the 2024 cost of living adjustment. This act may be cited as the Veterans Compensation Cost of Living Adjustment Act of 2023. So that's the official title. In the past, we track with Social Security. Social Security gets their cost of living adjustment, and then the VA follows suit. But there's no guarantee that, that's actually going to happen. So with this law passing, now we have our own act and we're going to have our own guaranteed cost of living increase. So this is big. Let's go over some of the things that this act is going to accomplish for all disabled veterans. Increase in rates of disability compensation and dependency and indemnity compensation. Rate adjustment effective December 1st, 2023. The Secretary of Veterans Affairs shall increase in accordance with subsection C, the dollar amounts in effect on November 30th, 2023 for the payment of disability compensation and dependency and indemnity compensation under the provisions specified in subsection B. So this is basically how it works. The 2024 cost of living increase is going to be announced and go into effect on December 1st, 2023, but since we get paid in arrears, there's a 30-day delay. So it's announced and effective December 1st, and we will see that in our January 1st, 2024 check. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my bootcamp at combatcraig.com. There's a link in the description below. If you need medical evidence and your private doctor or VA doctor won't give it to you, hit up my med team. There's an email address below. They can help you with a diagnosis, symptoms, or a nexus. The dollar amounts to be increased pursuant to subsection A are the following. And there's a few different categories here. Number one is wartime disability compensation. Each of the dollar amounts under section 1114 of Title 38, the United States Code. Number two, additional compensation for dependents. Each of the dollar amounts under section 1115 of such title. The clothing allowance, the dollar amount under section 1162 of such title. Number four, dependency and indemnity compensation to surviving spouse. Each of the dollar amounts under subsections A through D of section 1311 of such title. And then five is dependency and indemnity compensation to children. Each of the dollar amounts under sections 1313 and 1314 of such title. I'll stop right here for a second and explain this. These are all the different things that are affected by the annual cost of living increase. So they're spelling them out in the law. And what they're doing is they're spelling this out so the secretary can make these increases instead of waiting for Social Security and this kind of roll through thing that we've been, that's been going on for years. So it cites each different thing and, how it's applicable. And it's great that this is really spelled out like this. Each dollar amount described in section B shall be increased by the same percentage as the percentage by which benefit amounts payable under Title II of the Social Security Act are increased effective December 1, 2023 as a result of a determination under section 215 of such act. This one still flows along with Social Security, but this is our own rule. Again, that's why this makes this awesome. Special rule, the Secretary of Veterans Affairs may adjust administratively consistent with the increases made under subsection A, the rates of disability compensation payable to persons under section 10 of public law who have not received compensation under Chapter 11 or Title 38 of the United States Code. Publication of adjusted rates. The Secretary of Veterans Affairs shall publish in the Federal Register the amounts specified in Section 2B as increased under that section, not later than the date on which the matter specified of the Social Security Act, are required to be published by reason of determination made under Section 215 of such act during fiscal year 2024. Here's a couple other things about this bill and some things that aren't included that you may have questions about. The wartime disability compensation is special monthly compensation. I'll leave a link to this bill so you can read it, and as well as the what special monthly compensation is. I've made a few videos on it, but in a nutshell, it's for amounts over the 100%. Normal VA disability compensation goes up to 100%. Special monthly compensation goes above and beyond the 100% rate. So special monthly compensation is also tied to this. And then there's other increases that aren't associated with this bill because they're actually tied to other bills and other laws. There's other income-based programs, parents DIC, burial, education. Like I said, they're under different laws. Certain programs do get an increase. This one's usually on October 1st versus December 1st. And some of these are DEA, Chapter 35, the VRE program, MGIB, MGIB-SR. So there's a few of these other programs. So take a look at those. But the reason why they're not covered in this law is they're already covered in a different law. And there's a different effective date for some of these income-based and education-based programs. So this is a win for all disabled veterans. Check out my boot camp. And if you need medical evidence, there's an email address. Both of those are in the description. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.